Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we will study chapter 6 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882, that is exchange. Exchange has been defined under section 118 of the Transfer of Property Act. So let's start. When two persons mutually transfer the ownership of one thing for the ownership of another, neither thing or both things being money only, the transaction is called an exchange. So the meaning of exchange is, the exchange is a transaction between two persons who mutually transfer the ownership of one thing for the ownership of another. The ownership could be of any movable or immovable property as well as money. If a person, suppose if a person transfer his ownership of a thing to another person, and the other person in consideration of the ownership gives the person money, then it would amount to sale, not the exchange. But if the both party transfer their money in return of each other's money, then it would amount to exchange. A transfer of property in completion of an exchange can be made only in manner provided for the transfer of such property by sale, which means that all the manner which has been provided for sale under this TP Act would applicable in exchange also. Now section 190. Right of the party deprived of things received in exchange. If any party to an exchange or any person claiming through or under such party is by reason of any defect in the title of other party deprived of the thing or any part of the thing received by him in exchange, then unless a contrary intention appears from the term of the exchange, such other party is liable to him or any person claiming through or under him for loss caused thereby or at the option of the person so deprived, for the return of the thing transferred, if still in the possession of such other party or his legal representative, or a transferee from him without consideration. So the party who received the ownership of a thing in exchange of his own ownership of his own thing is deprived, then what are the remedies available? Unless the contrary intention appears from the terms of the exchange, then such other party would be liable for any loss caused. Means if there is a exchange between A and B, A has transferred his defected title of ownership to B, then A is liable for any loss caused by such defect in the title to B. Here B has two options. He either can claim the liability or the consideration for any loss he has suffered, or there is another option available. He can also claim the return of the thing transferred, the property, which it can be anything like any property, thing or any money, etc., which has been transferred by B to A. The B can claim such thing or ownership of such thing from A without claiming the consideration or without making him liable for any loss or making A liable for any loss. Now section 120. Rights and liabilities of parties. Save as otherwise provided in this chapter, each party has the rights and is subject to the liabilities of a seller as to that which he gives, and has the rights and is subject to the liabilities of a buyer as to that which he takes. So each party here section 120 provide the rights and liabilities of the parties. That is, each party, both the A and B, each party has the rights and liability. Each party has rights and liabilities of seller and buyer, because if A is transferring his ownership to B, he becomes seller to B, and if A is receiving ownership of the thing of B, then he is becoming the buyer. So A and B both would have both the rights and liabilities of a seller and buyer. And the last section is 121, that is exchange of money. On an exchange of money, each party thereby warrants the genuineness of the money given by him. So in case of money, if the both party exchange their money, then both party each party thereby warrants the genuineness. So both party must warrants the genuineness of the money, that the money is not fake or anything like that, and the both party must warrants the genuineness of the money given by them or given by him.